channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing a reading for the remaining of October 2019. It's just a general reading. Let's see what comes out. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pull a Oracle of the Angels card, and we'll just kind of base the reading off of that, and we'll pull more cards for clarification and for advice and whatnot. If any of this resonates with you, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't resonate with you, please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with every Aries on the planet. So maybe check out other readers on YouTube. They all have amazing energy and maybe picking up on different energies than I am at this time. So without further ado, Universe, what do we have for Aries for the remaining of October 2019? Angel Whispers. It's a pretty card. I'll go ahead and read what the meaning of that in the book is, just because they have different meanings that it seems like they're trying to, maybe your angels or guides are trying to get your attention about something maybe. It says, in our everyday lives, we are consistently bombarded with different messages, all competing to be heard by us. Rather than plugging into the overwhelming number of fear-based messages we receive from society or mass consciousness, use your awareness to hear messages of a higher vibration. Listen to the whispers of angels inside your heart. Ask your angels to help you hear the whisperings of the universe so that you can live with greater understanding and purpose. It says, I move my awareness within and discover the entire universe. My angels lovingly guide me. The universe is full of timeless wisdom. I am loved. I choose love. All right, that's a good message. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some more cards, and we'll just kind of get a base storyline of what you guys might have going on for the remaining of October. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody has a happy Halloween. Universe, what do we have? Messages do we have for Aries for the remaining of October 2019? Thank you. Any other messages? Oh, we got a bunch that fell out. Any other messages? Thank you. Any other messages for Aries for the remaining of October 2019, please? All right. I'll go ahead and stop there. On the deck, you have the High Priestess. You have the King of Cups. You have the Emperor in reverse. These came out next. You have the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Judgment, the Hierophant, the World card in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Give me 1 minute. Let me tune in and tap into what we got going on here. Well, I don't think that you're quite in your element right now. Because you're coming up in the reverse as far as the Emperor goes. I think something is throwing you off balance that you wanted some kind of victory in. It has to maybe do with a water sign, which is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I believe that you thought a relationship was going to be more successful, perhaps. And because maybe it's not working out in the way that you envisioned, you've kind of become defensive to the judgment of them and maybe what you're putting into the relationship. It's saying that the situation is not over quite yet. Either that or you're delayed a new beginning of some sort. But you do have the Devil in reverse. You have a spiritual understanding of some sort, which would make sense. You have the Judgment card here. It's like the final call, rebirth of plans, forgiveness, improvement. Okay, well, no. Okay, so you're in reverse, which we're going to clarify. But everything else beyond the King of Pentacles in reverse, I think maybe somebody has a lot of love to offer you, but maybe not a lot of stability. Or quite the situation with money that you had hoped for. But I think that you are remaining in faith that this situation will get better to achieve balance in this situation. They're asking for you to keep the faith. And that you're using your intuition to guide you with that faith as to how to move forward. I think this is definitely about a relationship, whether it be, love, kids, family, coworkers. It's a committed relationship, though, so I would say it would be more on the leans of, a love situation. And I think this all ties into this first card that we got here, the Angel Whispers. It's like the universe is giving you signals and signs to remain positive, not to be too judgmental or defensive of the situation, and that it's only going to get better and get balance. I think if you could slow down and actually listen to what the universe is trying to tell you, you might just hear that. Could you please clarify the Emperor or reverse for Aries, remaining of October 2019? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you want the stability of financial gain. I think that you are successful, or you're trying to obtain to be successful with this partner in financial matters. And you're being patient with it. Perhaps maybe that's why you feel like you're out of your element, because you've never really had to have patience as far as this type of obstacle in a relationship goes. Please clarify the Judgment card for Aries in the reading of October 2019. Please clarify the Judgment card for Aries for the reading of October 2019. Thank you. King of Cups again. So I think what you're seeing with this person is that they have a lot of love for you, but they're just not financially stable. I think that kind of threw a wrench in your monkey, or, put it how, whatever resonates, but. Please clarify the Devil in Reverse. Clarify the Devil in Reverse. Thank you. Tower. Got the Tower. Good, bad, indifferent. We'll see. We'll actually read from the actual book. This is the vice versa deck. So each card has two different sides to it. One being, quite different from the other. You got this side. And that's clarifying the Devil in Reverse. Let's go ahead and look that up. It says, we've seen the broken mask before, behind the gallows of the hanged man. And here are the Sphinx for the Material. I'll hold up the cards so you can see what they're talking about. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare there. Trying to get rid of that glare. And get the card in there at the same time. That's about the best we can do. Okay. It says, how did they get to the tower? Set in the middle of its lonely sea. Look back over the events and choices that have led you to your present situation. Did you listen to your own inner guidance, or did you thunder along the wrong road, oblivious to your destination? There is nothing for you here, but you can learn from your errors. Okay. Well, clarify the Hierophant then. Because if there's nothing for you here, you also have the Two of Cups. This is just indicating it's a soulmate of some sort. Can you clarify the Hierophant, please? Clarify the Hierophant for Aries for the remaining of October 2019. Please clarify the Hierophant for the remaining of October 2019 for Aries. Sorry guys, that was me. These cards are so big. Clarify the Hierophant, please, for the remaining of October 2019 for Aries. Please clarify the Hierophant. Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant for the remaining of October 2019 for Aries. The Fool. Ta-da! A new beginning. Okay. Let's clarify the World card too while we're at it. Please clarify the World card for Aries for the remaining of October 2018. Clarify the World card. have the High Priestess looking away. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups while we're at it, just to get an overall view of what we're looking at. Clarify Two of Cups, please. Okay, just give me a minute. I'd offer you some elevator music, but I am ass out at the moment. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is the universe would like to see you take a lighter approach to the situation at hand. And I really think it has to do with financial matters and your partner at this point. They're asking you to take more of the approach with the Fool. Not necessarily be careless, but try not to put so much strain on this particular part of your relationship. Maybe take a step back and allow the other person to take the reins as they should. Henceforth, freeing you up to maybe not be so worried about it and so concerned with it and engrossed in that part of this relationship. I think if you took a step back and were able to allow this person to make their own mistakes and fall on their own face, that you might see progress more than so what you're doing right now. I think that it's asking you to use your intuition, which I believe that you already have, and which has gotten you to this point. And I think your intuition is trying to henceforth whisper to you that they gotta learn this. You already got it down. You already know what's needed in order to be successful. You already have, let's say, the job and the savings account and balancing your checkbook, and you know what goes into paying your bills and making your mortgage, you know? But I don't think that this person has had that opportunity as an individual to have to go down that road. So I think what the universe is trying to say here is to take a step back and allow this person to start controlling their own actions as far as this goes, so they can actually learn some lessons from it. Because let's face it, I mean, if you sit there and get down on them consistently about this situation, all that's really going to do is throw a wrench into your relationship. It's only going to make them what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I can't think of it. it's almost like when you have a child, right? And you're constantly on this child to do something, and the child just basically flat out refuses. I mean, just doesn't do what you're asking them to do. But very important thing, like, let's put this for into play. Your kid has a key to get into your house, right? And every day you're like, hey, here's the key on the table, put it where you need it so you have it so you can get in the next day. Okay, so if that parent were to stop telling that child to put that key back where it needs to be in order for them to use it the following day, that child would eventually come home and be locked out of the house. Maybe have to sit out on the front porch for 3 hours. Eventually, they're going to get the point. They're going to remember that key. They're going to remember that key. So I think that's really what the universe is trying to tell you, is to just kind of take a step back and allow this person to make their own mistakes in financial matters. Maybe not even mistakes, but victories as well, you know? So, do we have any advice for Aries? Any advice that we would like to give to Aries for the remaining of October 2019, please? Any advice for Aries? Thank you. Any other advice for Aries? Okay, so, like I was just saying, take a step back. If they need help, that's what this is saying. Be sure to offer your help and suggestions. You know, guide them, because obviously they don't know what the heck they're doing, and you do. But don't overcome the situation with your suggestions. When it's asked of you, give it. When it's not asked of you, let them fall on their face. One more look at here. Okay, it says, if this is just too much of a stress on you and you feel that it's taking its toll on you and the relationship, it says, assess how the side of the card makes you feel. Do you want to walk away from the situation, even if it means you give up what you've gained? Or do you want to move on to the next battle? Both choices present challenges and require courage. So either way, you're going to have to put some forth of effort into it. Whether you're taking a step back and allowing them and biting your tongue the entire time, or you're still stepping in and telling them how to do it, what to do, how to, you know, what to spend, what not to spend. You know, the choice is yours. But my suggestion would be, in order for that's the word I was trying to find earlier, resentment. In order for resentment not to fall onto your shoulders on this whole entire situation, I would definitely listen to your intuition and take a step back and allow them to do what they need to do in order to learn the lessons that they need to learn. So I hope that helped you, Aries. If you ever need a personal reading, you can find my information in the description box below. I hope you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I hope you have an amazing rest of October. Peace.